What is going on, familia? Welcome back to the channel. I am Anna if you're new around these parts, and I am back with another memory plan with me for you guys. This is a super exciting plan with me because it is a collab with the lovely, beautiful, wonderful, hermosa Stephanie of Geeky Planning, who I just adore. We are like ultimate planner twins. I feel like we're always vibing as far as kits go and shops go, so I'm so excited for this plan with me, and I feel like it was inevitable because aside from the fact that we're on all the planner twin vibes, we're also both Latina. I feel like we're both passionate about similar issues in society at the moment, so I just feel like we just vibe on all the lens. And the fact that we live so far apart, like she's on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast, and yet I feel like we vibe so stinking well. So anyways, y'all, make sure that you go over to Stephanie's channel, Geeky Planning, and show her some love. We are using the same beautiful kit that you saw me flip through in the beginning of the video from Creativity and Ink. It is, I think it's the Favorite Things or My Favorite Things kit, where Angela, the shop owner, basically made a kit about her favorite things, and what do you know? It's pretty much my favorite things too. So we both were pretty much geeking over this kit, and it ended up turning into this Plan With Me collab. So I'm so excited. Thank you to Stephanie for collabing with me. I cannot wait to see her spread because I know it's going to be très gorgeous, and I cannot wait to hear her answers to the random favorites questions that we came up with, which I think will be really fun to answer. So really quick before we get into the questions, you may have noticed that I am in my Sticker Guru Big Plans planner. I don't typically plan in this planner. This is not my memory planner. If you guys are returners or friends to the channel, you know I typically plan in the Recollections planner, but I did actually do a spread for this first week of March, which is the week I'm planning for, that I didn't film. It was kind of one of those moments where I just wanted to plan and not film, which I have those moments sometimes. So since I didn't end up sharing that week, I thought this would be perfect for this collab, and I'm gonna laugh so hard if excuse me, my voice is like nah sis. I'm gonna laugh so hard if Stephanie is planning for the same week, because we definitely didn't plan that if she is, but I'm gonna laugh really hard if she is. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get into these questions. This is gonna be fun because these questions are hilarious. Some of them are hilarious, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Also, if you guys are interested in the Sticker Guru planner that you see me planning with, I did do a full review of the planner on the channel, and I'll make sure I link that up in the cards so you guys can check it out if you're in the market for a planner. And if you purchase anything from Sticker Guru, planner, or other goodies, you can use my code ANNA15 to save 15% off your order. And Stephanie is actually a PR girl for Sticker Guru, so you can use her code, which I think is STEPH15. I'm pretty sure it's step 15. If it's not, I'll put it somewhere here. But you can also use her code to save and also get her freebie. So just so y'all know. All right, let's get into these questions. Okay, question number 1. What Avenger would you go on vacation with? This is like the only question I thought about ahead of time. So I would go with Falcon, aka Anthony Mackie, because I adore Anthony Mackie so much and he's hilarious, and I feel I could just have a great time on vacation with him. But also / however, comma like, I mean, I wouldn't be upset if I went on vacation with Chris Evans, Captain America, because like, have you seen him though? Have you seen him though? So I wouldn't be totally upset if I went on vacation with him either, but my top choice is Anthony Mackie, Falcon, because like, yes, and he has wings, so like, yes. Next question is, would you rather season your food with only spice or whatever you want plus super spicy / habaneros for the rest of your life? I can totally hear this in Stephanie's voice, and it makes me laugh so much. I definitely wouldn't do super spicy / habaneros for the rest of my life because I don't think I would live. I like spicy, but I don't love spicy. Like I like to do the occasional spice, but I don't know about super spicy forever. So probably only spice. And if I'm choosing like just a seasoning or a spice in general, probably adobo because I'm Dominican and that's pretty much what we cook with. I feel like adobo and like sopita or chicken bouillon cube. But yeah, that's probably what I would season my food with. That is actually what I season my food with. So that's kind of a difference in the cultures. Stephanie is Mexican, I believe, and Mexican cuisine overall I think is more spicy in general than Dominican cuisine. And Stephanie, please tell me if I'm mistaken because I very well could be. But I feel like there's definitely more spicy foods overall in Mexican like typical dishes than there are in Dominican typical dishes. So just a fun fact for those of you who may be interested. But yeah, definitely can't do the super spicy forever. Although if I could, I would, because when I do have it, I love it. But I don't know that I could always have it because my stomach would basically be like, girl, bye. I don't know who you think you are, but girl, bye. Okay, so the third question is, if you were cast as a live action princess, who would you be? Oh, this one's harder. Pocahontas is my favorite princess, but I know that I wouldn't jump off of things. But I mean, if I'm being cast and I'm acting, I guess it's fine. So Pocahontas probably, I would say Pocahontas or Jasmine. Like I like Jasmine from Aladdin. I like that she wants to do things like non-traditional. I appreciate that. She also has like a pet tiger, which like is kind of badass, honestly. So probably one of those two. I also would be down with Moana. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pocahontas and Jasmine, just so that I don't literally name all of the princesses, and make this voiceover much longer than the actual video. But yeah, probably one of those two. Okay, number 4 is my favorite question of life, basically, that I've ever read. And the question is, if Bad Bunny gave you a personal concert, what would the first song be? First of all, girl, listen, if Bad Bunny gave me a personal concert, I would lose my damn mind. Like, I would act a whole fool, like an entire fool. Because I adore Bad Bunny. Like, yes, Conejito Malo, we love you. But let's see. It would probably be Ni Bien Ni Mal, which was one of the first songs that I heard from Bad Bunny. And I remember hearing it and being like, first of all, I love this song. And like, who is this guy and where can I get more of his stuff? And then I went like down the rabbit hole. Huh? You like what I did there? And... and discovered like more of his music, like his older stuff, and then of course he has his newer stuff now. But I would say Ni Bien Ni Mal is probably one of my favorite songs, so I'd want it to be the first song. One of my favorites and the first, so I'd want it to be the first song in my personal concert. But I'd have to like stop hyperventilating and just calm down because he would be like in front of me singing it. So yeah. I cannot wait to hear Stephanie's answer to that, y'all. Like, I wonder if we're going to be twinning on song vibes too or what. But definitely my favorite freaking question. Okay, next question is favorite Harry Potter movie or book. I haven't read the books in like forever, so I feel like I can't even pick a favorite book, but I can probably pick a favorite movie. It's probably Prisoner of Azkaban. I just remember like watching that one, like I feel like at the edge of my seat when it was out, more so than the other ones. I mean, I did love Sorcerer's Stone. I was kind of on the edge of my seat for that one too. I feel like it was crazy how transfixed I was when I was watching a Harry Potter movie growing up. Like I would just be zoned the hell out. Like I remember watching and then the movie ended and I was like, what's going on? What is happening around me? Because I was not paying attention to anything but those movies. But I think I'm going to go with Prisoner of Azkaban with The Sorcerer's Stone as a really close second. Because it's like the first one. Like the first time I was introduced to the magic, you know? So it holds a special place. I don't know. It's really hard to choose because I adore all of the movies / books for different reasons. But I'm going to go with that. Okay, next question is favorite or top 3 Marvel movies. Oh, I did this question and I decided to include the top 3 option because I knew I wouldn't be able to pick one because that's just who I am. Okay, so I'm gonna go with top 3, of course. So I would say, in no real particular order, I have to go with Endgame and Infinity War, and then Black Panther. So Endgame, because like that last scene is everything. When Anthony Mackie says "on your left," y'all, I remember watching that in the theater. Me and my boyfriend went on opening night. Of course, the theater was packed. Remember when we can go to theaters and they could be packed and we could live our lives? Do y'all remember those times? Drop a comment down below if you remember those times. Or if you watched Endgame in the theaters, drop a comment down below. But yeah, so we went to the theater and watched it. It was packed. And I remember like people squealing at this part. Like the theater lost their minds during that part. And then like different moments throughout that whole last scene, like were just so epic and so well done that I have to go with Endgame. Like that last scene is everything. It's everything. And then Infinity War, because I feel like the Wakanda scene is, all of the Wakanda scenes are always freaking everything, let's be honest, but the Wakanda scene was everything. And I think one of my favorite scenes from Infinity War was when Thor enters at the end. I'm trying to tell you this without it being a complete spoilers for anyone who is like getting into Marvel or, you know, binge watching Marvel or whatever right now. But that last, kind of in the last battle scene when Thor comes in, woo, Lord have mercy. It was so good. I think we rewatched that scene, me and my boyfriend, like 5 times or something because it was so damn good. And of course there's so many standout scenes that I can take from both of those movies, but like those 2 were the ones that really stick in my head, like, yes, Lord. And then of course Black Panther, because it is everything. Like when Black Panther was like being like, the trailers were coming out for it before it actually came out, I was not excited. I think I was like dipping my toe into Marvel. I was like, oh, okay, like it's okay, I guess, but I wasn't like crazy about it yet. And of course I remember going to see it and I was like, oh my goodness, like this is a phenomenon. And it was such a cultural phenomenon. And just being able to see like the dances that were made, the groups of school kids being taken to see it, all of the black excellence. I mean, the black excellence in that movie is just too much for me to handle, actually. Like it was so well done. The women were so amazing. Oh God, I can go on and on about Black Panther. Definitely hands down in the top 3, obviously. One of my favorite movies, not just Marvel movies, but I think just in general, one of my favorite movies ever. Because it was just so good. And like the passing of Chadwick Boseman was so hard for me. Because of what he meant in that movie to so many people and how he embodied that role. And I can literally go on and on. I'm going to stop now before I continue to ramble. But yes, those are my 3. Those are my 3. I'm sorry. Next question. Favorite part of being in the planner community. Okay. I feel like I can ramble about this too, but I would say, of course, my favorite part about being in the planner community is the connections that I've been able to make with people like Stephanie. And there's just so many people I've been able to connect with who I think are just amazing. And it's funny, like, I feel like, I mean, I've definitely seen this in like stickers where it says like planner friends are the best friends, or like, I wish like everyone would support you like an internet friend that's never met you. Like those are 100% real talk, you guys. Like I feel like my quote unquote internet friends are just friends. Like I almost want to drop the internet and just say they're just friends, because I feel like I talk to them sometimes more than my actual friends, just because, you know, life and everything else, especially when you're on a platform like this, like YouTube, where, you know, you're growing and connecting with subscribers and followers and other content creators and YouTubers. So it just feels like you spend a lot of time on this platform. I spend a lot of time on this platform, y'all, in between uploading and filming and editing and watching other YouTubers. And I spend a lot of time on this platform. So it just makes it easier to kind of chat with everyone who's on it, because we're all just doing all of the things on these platforms. So I definitely value the connections that I've made and the friendships that I've made through this community. I value the outlet that it gives me. Like I've said time and time again, especially throughout the past year-ish with the pandemic and everything going on, that YouTube has really helped me, or doing this, not necessarily YouTube itself, but doing videos and uploading videos and connecting with you guys has really helped me maintain my mental health and my sanity a lot of times. Not to say that it's easy, but it really has helped be a creative outlet and just almost like a coping mechanism to just deal with the craziness that has been this past like year and a half for us. So I'm just so grateful for that. It's definitely not the cheapest hobby, like not by a long shot, but it's definitely been one of the most rewarding things that I have done in my life. So yeah, that was a lot, but that's the truth. So that's it, y'all. Those are all the questions from our Q&A. I'll be sure to list all of the questions in the description box. If you guys want to do it in one of your videos, if you're a YouTuber or a content creator, or if you just want to answer them in the comments, listen, I'd be very interested in the answers that some of you guys might have to these questions. So if you feel compelled to answer one of the questions in the comments, please do so, because I'd be totally down to chat with you guys about any of these questions in the comments. But that's it for the questions. If you do end up, using any of the questions for your videos, make sure that you guys tag me over on Instagram. It's just at Cafe with Anna. I can't speak today, y'all. But we're going to do this voiceover in one take, so bless me and bless y'all for sticking through it. But if you guys decide to do the questions, make sure that you tag me over on Instagram at Cafe with Anna, and I'll be sure to check out your video and show you some love. And I realized that I didn't really chat with you guys about any of the foil elements that I pulled in. I really didn't need to, since the kit was foiled. But I did want to mention that you guys may have noticed that I did a little mixed metal, like a very little bit, but you may have noticed that my March monthly script is in silver. This kit is obviously in hollow, and usually I can get away with that because they look very similar, but I could not escape it in this one. So if you guys didn't notice it, then that's amazing, but I feel like it's super noticeable now that I'm editing and stuff. So we're just going to pretend it's not there and ignore it, but that was a thing too. So anyways, y'all, that is it for me. Thank you so much again to Stephanie from Geeky Planning for collabing with me. I had so much fun. These questions were hilarious, and I just adore her. So thank you to Stephanie for collabing with me, and thank you to all of you for watching and hanging on through this voiceover with me. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help support the channel. As always, you can subscribe. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below for more budgeting and planning content from your girl. Here's me just flipping through what's left over and a quick Viv wiggle. And that is it for me, you guys. I will see y'all real soon. Bye.